Shut up and sit down.
Common Sense New Hampshire, live, raw, and unedited. Call 603-217-5400. We want to hear from you. I'm the voice of Common Sense New Hampshire, the boss lady, Erin D. And now your hosts, Bernie D. and Mad Mike.
And welcome to another episode of Common Sense New Hampshire. Good evening, everybody. Mad Mike is here.
Hello, hello.
Hello. And the voice of Common Sense.
We didn't do it right.
We didn't do it right, did we? And we have Erin D.,
yes,
the
voice of Common Sense New Hampshire.
We also have a very special guest who's auditioning for the show as well. Kim is here.
Hi,
hello,
everybody.
Kim. How are you?
Bernie,
I'm
you're
great.
really loud.
Yeah.
Who's loud?
You are.
Me.
Stop yelling.
You're like really loud.
You're like maxed out.
How about now? Better?
Yeah, much better.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry, he's
like-
rude.
Oh,
like
I know what I did. All right, there we go.
All right.
So, how's everybody's Thanksgiving? Good?
Good.
Very
Good. I'm recuperating. Actually, this is the hardest part of the year to not eat properly with the diabetes because there's always food around, and then there's leftovers around, and then there's leftovers around, and then it's New Year's.
And then there's leftovers around from New Year's.
Yeah. There's more alcohol left over from New Year's, but I need another drink.
Now? Or
Oh, yeah.
in particular?
No, I mean, I was hoping one of you ladies got up and got me one, but I get it. Don't worry. I'll have to get up and get it. That's all
Don't be
right.
fucking lazy. Burn those 5 calories to get over there and get it.
No. If I breathe heavy, that's not a good thing.
All right, so we definitely have Kim here, Kim Buck. Is that... How would you like me to introduce you, by the way? I just wanted to...
You can just call me Kim.
Oh, Kim. All right, Kim. So tell us a little bit more about you and why have you
How'd
decided
you hear
to
about
join the
us? Oh, my
show?
God. This is amazing. How'd you hear about the show?
How
and then
did you hear about the show? What made you decide to audition for the show? And we want to hear more about you.
Okay, well, I heard about the show because actually I go to McGarvey's, love the karaoke, so that's how I found out you guys took care of that show. So I started listening to the podcast and thought, oh, this is pretty cool. You know, it's kind of a no-holds-barred. You can say what you want, talk about whatever topics you want. Nothing's off topic. So it became interesting. And then when I seen you guys put up the application, I sent it in.
Sounds good.
Oh, nice. She got a good voice, huh?
She does.
Oh, my God.
Mike,
And
why are you turning red on
And
me?
she's a Pats fan. Oh, my
I am a
God.
Pats fan, yes.
She's a karaoke fan.
Yeah.
She's a Pats fan.
Yeah.
She's got great pictures on her Facebook.
All right.
Great to stalk. I mean, great to look at things on Facebook.
Did you say stock?
I know. I
She
said
comes from great stock?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Again, thank you for joining us. For
Oh,
on
thank
the show.
you.
By the way, if you don't get on the show, it's because of those two. Because right now you got my vote. I mean, she likes everything that I like, so I green light that right now.
Here we go.
Green light
It's
it.
already starting. If you want to join us on this show, it is 603-217-5400. Again, join us. It is 603-210-5400. We have our
What?
YouTube.
What?
603-217-5400.
That's what you said.
Did I not say that?
Sorry, it's the two pictures talking.
Okay,
that
so
Bernie had.
No,
It's a
4
211.
pictures talking.
Jesus.
All right, so
You
hold
mean
on one
World
second.
Series?
All right.
2117.
As a matter of fact, if you may or may not know this, but I am a member at the Lafayette Club here in Nashua, and I was with my friends, and they got 4 pitchers of beer, and here I am. So if I say some shit that doesn't make any sense, I blame it
And
on
some
my
shots
friends
of
and
Doctor.
And oh yeah, I can't forget about the shots of Doctor.
You say
That's
shit
true.
without making sense, and you don't have a drop of alcohol in you. So I don't know what the hell that means.
That's it.
I say that because I love you.
We're
You
muting
know that.
Mike.
I'm going to mute Mike's microphone right now. Once again, let me try this again. 603-217-5400 is the phone number. So give us a call. If you give us a call, we can talk about Thanksgiving, your Thanksgiving. What's your tradition? So do you have a particular tradition for Thanksgiving? Or?
We wake up, eat deviled eggs, eat, take nap, eat, go to bed.
What's with the deviled eggs?
Love deviled eggs. It's tradition. You get the first thing you wake up, we eat deviled eggs. That's the first thing. That and beer. And maybe some Fireball, but deviled eggs is the first thing that we always have.
So what do you have it for breakfast?
Yeah. Everybody has eggs for breakfast.
Not deviled eggs.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry. We have mustard and eggs with our deviled eggs. So, yeah, I love it. I'll eat 6 of them puppies and, and watch football. I forgot about football. Jesus.
Can't forget about football.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have Kim, what about you? Do you have a tradition for Thanksgiving?
We do. Actually, we grew up watching the Macy's Day Parade as we were cooking. So that's always been a thing. We spend all night the night before cooking, then the morning of cooking. This year, though, I got lucky and I didn't have to cook a thing. My in-laws cooked, and I just went and enjoyed.
Nice. And brought home some leftovers, hopefully.
Yeah, but I ended up cooking a turkey anyway because it wasn't enough. You have to have your own turkey.
That's how I feel, too, and stuff. You got to have the Thanksgiving, goodies.
You do.
For later on and stuff. But your mom, Erin,
Yes.
Erin, your mom is just phenomenal. She's a phenomenal cook. She does, everything. It's crazy. Dessert.
She sits there and tells you that she's not a good cook, but she lies.
She's very modest. It's true.
She lies hardcore.
This part of the show is brought to you by Bud Light.
We really need to get Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch or Bella Vance to sponsor the show. I'm going to have to work on that. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. We do Bud Light and the Bud Light commercials. We need to figure that out.
They're getting free advertising, so yeah.
It's true. It's true.
There you
All right, so Thanksgiving tradition for me, it's always been waking up with a cup of coffee and watching the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. To me, the parade has taken a different type of vibe, if you will. I don't know if that's... I know you were sleeping.
I was sleeping.
You were in La La Land, but...
I've been sick for 3 days.
It's really weird because they have different hosts now. Obviously, Matt Lauer, not part of the NBC Today Show anymore. And watching that, and you see Hoda and the new girl, I can't remember. She used to be on the weekends, and now she's part
Did you
of
just say
the show.
Hoda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the hell has that kind of name?
Hoda.
Sorry, I don't watch that show. So
Okay. Well, anyway.
That's her name.
Hoda?
Hoda.
Yeah.
That's her first name.
That's
Yes.
the first name.
So she came out of her mother, and her father looked at her and go, "Had a Hoda."
That's her name, Hoda.
I don't get it. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, she is part of the show with Kathy Lee
Gifford.
Gifford, excuse me. And
Sorry, I'm working those hours, so I had no clue. You just caught me on the Hoda. You know where my mind goes. So. Sorry.
you like Hoda.
Who doesn't like a Hoda?
You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly where we had a production meeting before the show, and we were just talking about how Mike is on the highway, and then all of a sudden he takes an exit that we don't know that he takes this exit and ends up in the cornfield. But anyway, we won't go there.
Speaking
But
of
we did
corn,
anyway.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Once again, our phone number is 603-217-5400. So, we talked about Thanksgiving traditions and stuff. Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. It's been around for a long time. You see different things. Some of the...
Why do you keep hitting me?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't see it at all, so you'd have to show me again.
It's the second time he's done that.
The one thing that bothers me about
You ate French. Stop talking with your hands.
The one thing that bothers me about the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade is the bad lip syncing when they sing.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't see any.
Kim,
Well,
did you see
Yes.
that?
Yeah,
Don't get
I
me
definitely
started.
noticed that.
it's 20 degrees out there, you know.
It doesn't matter. You know, they're supposed to be. You know, they hear the background music or whatever, and they're supposed to be singing with the song, or they're singing lead vocals or whatever you want to hear, whatever you want to talk about. And it's just bad. There was Rita Ora, one of the pop stars out there, and there was just a bad rendition of one of her songs. There were a few more. It was the coldest day.
Yeah, there was
They've
one
ever
guy,
had.
one celebrity. He was going down, and all you saw was his eyes on the float. And they're like, "This is such and such," and I'm like, "Yeah, prove it to me," because all you saw was his eyes. I was like, "What the hell was that?" Because it's just so cold. I mean, the band people and everybody was just frigid, man. They couldn't even put the floats up high because it was just windy. So
Did you watch the parade?
very little of it.
Oh, so you did watch it.
Yeah.
During what? The deviled eggs
Was
and the
Hoda on
bear?
the right or the Hoda on the left?
Hoda was on the right.
On the right, okay.
She was the
All right.
darker one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know. This is 2018. People were naming their kids some fucked up shit. So, all right.
Oh boy. All right. So, all right. So we talked about Thanksgiving. Am I missing anything?
No.
No, we're good with that.
No.
Are you sure? All right. Okay. Just checking.
Did you catch that Pats game today?
Well, speaking of the Pats, let's go to the boys.
The boys.
Let's go to the boys at CBS Sports and let's find out the recap of today's game. The Patriots winning in New York.
The Big
excuse me.
Apple, a.k.a. New Jersey.
Yeah, I know exactly. 27-13. You know what? Let the pros handle this. Let's do it.
Yeah, play button.
You know, right?
No, it's defragging.
Play.
What's going on?
Ian Eagle along with the Hall of Famer Dan Fouts. New England 2 weeks ago. Very uncharacteristic. They got blown out on the road against the Tennessee Titans. So they had an off week, got to prepare for this one against the New York Jets. And although the first half didn't go as planned, start of the third quarter, we saw a different New England offense.
They were sloppy in the first half.
Yep.
A lot of penalties, failure to convert on third downs. But they came out in the second half. Offensively, they made the adjustment, we're going to run the ball. And did they ever? Sony Michel going well over 100 yards. But defensively, they also changed their plan. They came after Josh McCown. They blitzed him numerous times in their first drive. And at one point, McCown had missed 5 in a row. So the adjustments offensively and defensively for the Patriots are why they won this game going away.
And the win keeps pressure on the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs looking for the number 1 seed, as we know. New England, the success they've had in the past in the playoffs, they've had first-round byes. The years where they haven't made the Super Bowl. For the Jets, it's 5 straight losses. It's a lot of questions swirling. McCown stepped in for Sam Darnold. Clearly, the last 5 games will be all about getting Darnold more experience and getting him comfortable and hoping to see some development from the rookie.
Yeah, we'll see how much he benefits from watching the last 2 games. There's a lot of study going on in this game. A lot he can learn from Josh McCown. McCown played his heart out today. Took a beating as well in that second half. But it's going to be Darnold's team the rest of the way, I would think.
Patriots have dominated this division through the years. They've actually dominated this matchup as well. Now 13-2 against the Jets the last 15 times these two teams have played. That's the story here in East Rutherford. Patriots get it done 27-13 over the Jets. This has been your CBS Sports HQ game recap. For continuing coverage, go to cbssports.com.
Once again, that's cbssports.com. Actually, they bring up something that I definitely wanted to bring up about this game here. Oh, come on. Give me the recap here.
I actually missed 2 of the hugest stories about today's game, but go ahead. I'll tell that afterwards.
Oh, I wanted to talk about the yardage, and come on. Let me look at the things. What were you I'm sorry, I cut you off. What did you say?
The 2 things was, yes, Tom Brady's is now the National Football leader.
All time.
Yay.
All time. Yay. My boyfriend now, the guy I know very well holds the league record in passes.
Over how many yardage?
Yeah.
27.
79,280?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Holy cow.
That's huge. And he just passed Manning, but I'm afraid Drew Brees might pass him because the Saints are having a colossal
They're
year.
10-1 right now.
Oh my God.
Kansas City's playing very well.
No.
The LA Rams are playing
yeah.
well. They almost have the same record.
But the other big story was Gronk is back.
Gronk is back.
Oh, Tom is very happy when Gronk is playing, man. And Michelle was back, too. So
Michelle had a great game. Did you see that hit that he took?
He
I
did.
thought he was going to be
But
out for that.
He came back. And that's what we need because this is the second half of the season. And you know what? Just get up and play, man.
Okay, so let's final stats for rush yards. The Patriots had 215 over the Jets only had 74. Pass yards was incredible too. Jets tried to come back in their offense, but they didn't really do it. Passing yardage, obviously, Patriots had dominated that with 283. Total yards of 498, and there were two sacks against Brady, but they prevailed, and again, winning 27-13. question for you. Question for you.